Direct and indirect speech. Read this brief conversation. Is the interview over? Yes, it is. Would you like to go out for dinner with me? Sorry, I'm busy tonight. She asked him if the interview was over. He replied that it was over. Then, she asked him if he would like to go out for dinner with her. He regretfully told her that he was busy that night. We may report the words of a speaker in two ways. I. Direct speech. Indirect speech. We quote the actual words of the speaker. 2. Indirect speech. In indirect speech, we report what he or she said without quoting his/her actual words. When the actual words of the speaker are mentioned, the entire speech is put within inverted commas. The verb said which introduces the direct speech is called reporting verb. A comma or colon usually separates the direct speech from the reporting verb. The teacher said. Reporting verb. Comma. Students, open your books on page 42. Direct speech. The teacher told the students to open their books on page 42. Indirect speech. Conversion of speech from direct to indirect. I. Rules for changing tenses. If the reporting verb is in the present or future tense, the tense of the verb in the reported speech remains unchanged. Nick says, Maria is going to the concert. Direct speech. Nick says that Maria is going to the concert. Indirect speech. Father will say, he has become very naughty. Direct speech. Father will say that he has become very naughty. Indirect speech. If the reporting verb is in past tense, the tenses in the reported speech are changed as follows. Direct speech. Reported speech. Present simple. He said, I am happy. Past simple. He said that he was happy. Present continuous. He said, I am looking for my keys. Past continuous. He said that he was looking for his keys. Present perfect. He said, I have lived here for a long time. Past perfect. He said that he had lived there for a long time. Present perfect continuous. He said, I have been cleaning the yard for 2 hours. Past perfect continuous. He said that he had been cleaning the yard for 2 hours. Simple past. He said, I visited Goa last year. Past perfect. He said that he had visited Goa the previous year. Past continuous. He said, I was walking back from school when the accident happened. Past perfect continuous. He said that he had been walking back from school when the accident had happened. Past perfect. He said, they had finished the work when I arrived. Past perfect. He said that they had finished the work when he arrived. Past perfect continuous. He said, I had been reading a newspaper when the light went off. Past perfect continuous. He said that he had been reading a newspaper when the light had gone off. Will. He said, I will open the door. Would. He said that he would open the door. Conditional, would plus verb. He said, I would buy Mercedes if I were rich. He said that he would buy a Mercedes if he had been rich. The modal verbs could, should, would, might, needn't, ought to, used to do not normally change. He said, she might be right. He said that she might be right. Other modal verbs may change. Modal. Direct speech. Indirect speech. Can. She said, I can do it. She said that she could do it. May. He said, may I go out? He wanted to know if he might go out. Must. He said she must apply for the scholarship. He said that she had to / must apply for the scholarship. Will. He said to her, they will call you. He told her that they would call her. 2. Change in the pronouns and possessive adjectives of the direct speech. 1. Pronouns and possessive adjectives of the first person are changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. She said, I want to visit my ailing grandma. She said that she wanted to visit her ailing grandma. 2. Pronouns and possessive adjectives of the second person are changed according to the object of the reporting verb. Robin said to me, your cousin is waiting for you. Robin told me that my cousin was waiting for me. 3. Pronouns and possessive adjectives of the third person remain unchanged. He said to me, she should be trusted. He told me that she should be trusted. Note: if the reporting verb said is followed by an object, it is usually changed into told. The verb told is not followed by the preposition to. 3. Expression of time and place in indirect speech. Words expressing nearness in time or place are generally changed into words expressing distance. Direct speech. Indirect speech. This / these. That / those. Here. There. Now. Then. Ago. Before. Today. That day. Yesterday. The day before. Tomorrow. The next day. Next week / year, etc. The following week / year, etc. Last week / year, etc. The previous week / year, etc. Keep in mind, direct speech is always enclosed within inverted commas. A comma is used to separate the reporting verb from the direct speech. The first word of the reported speech begins with a capital letter. Reporting interrogative sentences, questions. For transforming questions, check whether you have to change pronouns, place and time expressions, tenses. Also note that you have to transform the question into an indirect question. Use the question word, where, when, what, how, or if / whether. Types of questions. Direct speech. Indirect speech. With question word, what, why, where, how. He said to me, why don't you speak English? He asked me why I didn't speak English. Without question word, yes or no questions. He said to me, do you speak English? He asked me whether / if I spoke English. Reporting imperative sentences, orders and requests. For transforming orders and requests, check whether you have to change pronouns, place and time expressions. Direct speech. Indirect speech. He said to Nancy, Nancy, do the exercise. He told Nancy to do the exercise. He said to Mac, Mac, give me your ruler, please. He requested Mac to give him his ruler. When we report an imperative sentence, expressing order or request, we usually use a to plus. Infinitive structure. Reporting verb plus. Somebody plus. To plus. Infinitive. For example, she said, stand up. Direct speech. She asked me to stand up. Indirect speech. She said, don't be unreasonable. Direct speech. She asked me not to be unreasonable. Indirect speech. Quick tip. For affirmative, use to plus infinitive. For negative requests, use not to plus infinitive. Other transformations. Expressions of advice with must, should and ought are usually reported using advise/urge, as he said to me, you must see this movie. Direct speech. He advised/urged me to see that movie. Indirect speech. The expression let's is usually reported using suggest. In this case, there are two possibilities for reported speech, gerund or statement with should. For example, let's go to the zoo, he said. Direct speech. He suggested going to the zoo. Indirect speech. He suggested that we should go to the zoo. Indirect speech.